president has shown support for South African refugees that are coming to the United States next week. Can you talk about what these refugees are fleeing and why this is a priority for the administration?
Well, the president has actually signed an executive order on that matter. My office can get it back to you, Michael. But this group in South Africa has faced racial persecution. In fact, the government there has vowed to take away their farmland that they own. And so the president has talked significantly about this. As for further details on refugee claims and asylum claims, I would defer you to the State Department. Sure.
Yo, what's up? This bruh man from the fifth floor, and you tuned in to Forgotten Kings TV.
In my opinion, the President of the United States is racist. In my opinion, the President of the United States is racist. Why you say that? Well, black people ain't shit. Shithole African countries. Mexicans are killers and rapers. Banned on Muslims. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? That's enough. He is a racist. 90% of his cabinet is white. White, white, white. In my opinion, the President of the United States is a racist. Oh, and don't forget, white South Africans, come on down.
This is crazy. Donald Trump is giving white South Africans, I don't even like saying white Africans because there's no such thing as a white African, by the way. Genetically, there isn't. It's just Dutch people that overstayed their welcome. The fact that you guys call yourself African is just so divisive and evil. You already took a bunch of land, diamonds, you took that, and then you take their ethnicity too. Like, I'm going to be African too. You know? Geez, Africans can't have. I've even been confronted by white Africans who say that they're more African than I am because I was born in America. I'm more African than you. I was like, no, you're not. You don't even like black South Africans. So you're not more African than me because genetically it would disprove all that bullshit. But he's giving South Africans asylum in America. I think these white South Africans, they're like, it's about 8,000 of them coming to America because of racism. Holy shit. They said because of racism. I'm like, from whom? Racism from whom? Your own people? I don't know. Were you looking in the mirror and calling yourself a name? I don't know. Because it's definitely not the black South Africans. Racism? Sorry for the interruption, everybody. Guess what? I'm shooting my hour special at the Apollo, the legendary Apollo in Harlem. Let's go, people. Yo, tickets are on sale right now. June 12th, 9 p.m. June 12th, 9 p.m. You heard it right. I know you guys are like, it's about god dang time, Godfrey. Yes, the Apollo. June 12th, my hour special. Get tickets now. It's in the link in my bio. Let's go! Some of you Europeans, you are so full of the shit that you come up with. Racism, the shit that you've been doing for centuries to Africans, and you're leaving because what? People are tired of your bullshit. People are tired of this apartheid mentality that you took that doesn't belong to you. I mean, you have a town in South Africa called Orania that doesn't allow black people in. How dare you? So you're coming to bring your apartheid bullshit, which is probably funded by Mr. Elon Musk, is racism. They have to come to America for freedom. This is what you're doing? Are we in a multiverse, guys? You got to be kidding me. Reverse racism doesn't exist. I'm sorry. Racism is about power. It's about power. It's about looking at people that you don't like and keeping things away from them, like education, their neighborhoods being up, not letting them progress. That's what the racism is. It's not about describing people. If you say black this, white this, that's not racism. Racism is when you look at a particular group of people and you go, I don't like these people. I don't want them in my neighborhood. So we're going to take all their benefits from them. That's what the racism is. Maybe this is what it is. The white population is freaking out because America is getting back to its original color again. brown. So now they're starting to move the goalposts. Oh yeah, it's like when they made Italians white, right? They made Irish white when people came to America so they could, they could increase the white population. So you're gonna bring these people who don't even like black South Africans, South Africans living in shanty towns, while the whites in South Africa are the richest and the wealthiest. All I know is, you white South Africans that are coming to America, I just want to let you know that apartheid ain't gonna work in America. It ain't gonna work in America because guess what? Black Americans, they're a different type of black. And I'm not taking anything from my South African black brothers, but black Americans are different, man. And they are tired of the bull. Just like all the Africans are tired, but it's different this time. See some footage if you think you're gonna bring that apartheid bull to America, man. You know what I mean? Like I said, I'm not mad at anybody that wants a better life. You want a better life because you're escaping trauma, but the fact that a bunch of white people are saying they're escaping racism, Africans, let you live in the continent. We don't have the same intentions as you. Remember that. We're not like that. You should be happy black folks aren't taking your heads off for all the history that you have, and it's horrible. You understand? Leaving from racism. The f out of here. But you got another thing coming if you think you're going to do that same in America.
That was Mary J. I'm going down. There is no more guessing about how Donald Trump feels about black people as if his past, his checkered past wasn't enough. What he's doing currently, from banning history or stripping down DEI, he has fired so many prominent black people under the auspices of DEI, including a librarian, saying that basically that they didn't like their choice of children's books. The Library of Congress doesn't even deal with children's books. He fired a general and replaced him with a white general that was so inexperienced and so incompetent that he had to fill out a waiver. So this notion that it is just about meritocracy, it's about people that earn these jobs and need them, is out of the window. He has fired virtually from generals to long-standing people who've had long-standing positions under the auspices of DEI and often replaced them with people. We saw he replaced a 4-star general with Pete Hegseth. And the reason that Pete Hegseth doesn't wear a uniform as the Secretary of State, because his uniform wouldn't have the rank enough where people wouldn't laugh at him. So it is clear Donald Trump has an agenda to remove black people. And I say any black person who still supports it after that, after knowing what's going on and after nobody does, like they say, all skin folk ain't kinfolk. It's clear, it's not even a debatable what he feels about black people. His latest move, he is deporting black and brown people who are experiencing racism, experiencing treason, experiencing terrorism, and sending them out. He's deporting them. He's deporting black and brown people and importing white South Africans. That tells you everything you need to know. Now, South Africans don't need to be imported. There's no special dispensation. They don't need a special dispensation. They can, generally, if you're white, you're white guy from a country, it's a lot easier for you to get here. But to say that they're escaping persecution in South Africa, who just got rid of apartheid 30 years ago, as a matter of fact, Mandela was on the terrorist watch list in America up until 2008. So some of these people are so young, they still are old enough that they still were around when apartheid was existing. Apartheid existed from the turn of the century up until about 30 years ago. And what they're experiencing now is reconciliation, people getting land back that was taken from them. But they do, here's the thing that galls me. So many places all over the world where things haven't substantially changed for people. White people still virtually hold the power they used to, the wealth they used to, the education they used to. But how is it they feel that they've been put upon? How is it they feel they've been discriminated against? What can they do or could they not do? That they used to always do before? And the only thing, since it's not their educational, since it's not their access to capital, since it's not their places in the judiciary or the government or business, what are they getting, or what is being taken away from them that they're so despondent about? They virtually hold the same amount of wealth and power as they always have, proportionately. Always. The only thing they can't do that they used to be able to do is use racial slurs. That's it. They want to be able to say that if I want to be able to call people, as evidenced by a woman calling a 5-year-old a mentally incapacitated kid a racist slur and receiving almost $1 million for it. So this is what they want to do. It's not that they're being discriminated. They're not hunting them down. They're not taking things from them and that violent costing them. What they're doing is saying, you took that land from us, we took it back. But the only thing that white people in this country want that they are not able to do is say the N-word. And I tell you what, here's the thing. We can switch. You can say the N-word all you want, and we'll get all the power you have. That'll be a fair switch. You get to say nigger, and I get to be uber wealthy. That's a little note from the GED Second Guest Jazz Report coming up in 15 minutes. It's the D.L. Hughley Show.
Salute world, I need y'all to do me a favor right quick and tap into the homie Grand Finale's latest video titled Sidelines. Okay, the full video is available on his YouTube channel. However, I'm about to bless y'all with a quick teaser. Okay, if you like what you hear, make sure to head on over to his channel and leave a comment. All right, and make sure to tell him that Rip sent you. Okay, run them numbers up. All right, y'all, I'm out. Peace.
Upon the world before you dearly depart. Let the world go by. Just let the world go by. And it'll all be just fine.
Thank you for watching my video. If you like what you see, make sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And also, hit that notification bell to get the latest on hip-hop, sports, comedy, whatever. All right, we got you covered over here at Forgotten Kings TV. And also, click on one of these videos, okay? All right, y'all.